This is Improv. Welcome. We're going to do a quick tour here of the first site that we're going to build an Adobe house. It feels even intimidating for me to say that because I've been thinking about it for some time and now it's actually happening. So, yeah, I want to give a little introduction and opening of the space.
This is one of my favorite space on the land, actually, really. You've stayed here yourself, you know
cozy.
even more than I do, but yeah. It was one of our beautiful glamping spots that we're about to transform. Even today, Ari, I think we're gonna clear the space here and really be able to see even more about how we need to, what we need to do. There's probably a bit of groundwork that is gonna be coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so
clearing
you can
some of
see
that
in
space.
here there's a lot of things that we're going to clear, and this is basically the site where the next house is going to be. We're thinking this area is more likely to be like a front kind of balcony area, porch, whatever you call it. But this space around here and the next centropic field that we build is actually going to be right behind there. So there's like an open field that we start to clear there. So we'll start to kind of connect these, and it's kind of weaving together this idea of like centropic living, right? Building this house right next to the centropic fields, not in the fields, but you know, so you can really be in that environment with all that diversity, and
True.
is a really beautiful thing. Yeah, using all natural materials, you know, building this with dirt and shit and sand and
Straw.
straw.
Yeah, exciting. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really nice as well to do like I guess this is the before, and maybe even today like another little chunk of here's the space once the guys have cleared it out.
Yeah.
Really curious to see what we can learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this idea of very circular building with locally sourced material. Ideally, all would be from the land, but we're still to figure out like the proper soil. We need like a really highly dense clay soil. I'm sure in the end we'll find some spot here on the land, but for now we do have friends who have like better soil, and as well in the world of clay soil there is also quite an array of color that you can build with. We have our friend Cristiano, for example, at Zopilote, the permaculture farm nearby, permaculture hostel. He has this unbelievable like red clay that personally I find so beautiful. There's also, I heard over the volcano, some like even much more whiter clay. There's of course like the gray clay, which like very often when you think clay you picture this color, I think. So many possibilities for that. And it's really exciting.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because it kind of touches on the philosophy of like why we're choosing this approach.
True.
And this idea, at least in my experience, I realized at a certain point like we can build at least 99% circular. And I think this building is going to be an example of that. And yeah, I want to document the whole thing. So if you're enjoying this, you know, make sure to subscribe and, you know, stay tuned to see these buildings start to take shape. But being able to demonstrate that building with all natural materials can actually work, and not only that, it's better for everyone. Literally everyone benefits from that one decision to build with a circular approach, because this ecosystem is all connected. So sharing a bit about why this approach matters really for everyone around the world to see what's possible with natural materials and natural building.
Yeah, the journey of documenting it is going to be exciting as well to see like the step-by-step progress. I believe we anticipate it right now. We anticipate it to be like a 3 to 4 month project. Ideally it would be done in October, I think, from now. We're very, so starting today, ideally.
Yeah.
With a little bit of buffer, maybe it turns out to be November, but you know, we want to get it done before the end of the year for sure. So it's going to be exciting to work on that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Cool. So if you want to stay along for the journey, then subscribe. And yeah, come get involved. We'll have more and more space that we're opening up. We're preparing as well at the end of the year to have a beautiful Syntropic Living Art Expo here on the land. And yeah, being able to demonstrate that the whole environment is really an integrated art form that's ever evolving through us, with us, beyond us. Yeah.
This is a few hours later. We got a nice space cleared. And slowly, the next few weeks, the next few months, continue to clear the space and start to construct beautiful adobe house. This is the area where the Syntropic Fields is starting to emerge. We're going to be clearing that, more space around it. And yeah, building a beautiful adobe house. Masaya.